Last time on Chunkz, the transformation.
Oh, we're breaking him down today then. Everything's in detail. Feel it?
That hurts.
Blink twice
He
if
won't
it
be
feels good.
able to hear you. Oh, you can. Doing really well.
Come on, brother.
Good work.
No, he shocked you lot.
Push.
Since the dawn of time, the human race has faced countless challenges.
The government is once again instructing you to stay at home.
But in 2020, the greatest challenge was still to come.
So I've got your results here.
Oh God, that's not great.
One man
I need to learn about how to lose the weight.
and his desire to make a change.
My heart.
But you're breathing so heavily.
Centre midfielder. Are you sure? Serious?
Pro Direct presents Chunkz,
Yes, we got a lot of work to do.
the transformation.
Thank you to my mum, to my dad, to Beta Squad, to everyone that's watching.
Coming up,
If you could chat me through what you're currently doing, I can then give you some advice that I know is realistic and based on the kind of foods you like. How do you kind of sleep at the moment? Is that something?
Yeah, it's not the greatest. I wouldn't necessarily call it a diet, I'll call it a lifestyle change. Yo guys, it's Chunkz and today I'm here with Sam McAfee from SI's Football. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, well, thanks. How are you?
Very well, thank you. He's here to talk to you about my nutrition for the next 12 weeks. I need to learn about how to lose the weight, how to get better at football because I play every week. You know, I play with the clubs.
Come on.
Okay, cool.
Right back.
Guys, keep going, boys. Keep
no
training.
more trend. No more trend. No, I mean, I need to get better at the football. So I need you to talk to me and like let me know like detailed everything.
Yeah, I suppose the first thing I would need to know is actually what you're doing at the moment, because that's going to massively dictate what you should be eating, how often are you training, what does that look like, and also are you still playing football on the weekends?
Yeah. So I play every Sunday. Yeah. Yep, I do. Sometimes.
Sorry, 11-a-side football?
Five.
Five.
So it's
Yeah,
intense,
nice.
quick,
Yeah.
move pacing. You know what I mean? 5 is more intense, to be honest.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
Because you look like you know what I mean, you're looking down at me. I don't know what's going on there.
I know it is.
But yeah, so I play 5-a-side. I'm starting to train 3 days a week now. Shout out to Chris.
Yo, what you doing, man?
My guy. Just started.
Yeah.
Quite early on. But I think with the training it's pretty easy. No, that's not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy on camera because now he's gonna make it worse. Please don't do that. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. The training's good, but the eating is where the problem is.
Yes.
And I know it's more about the eating to lose the weight, right?
Yeah, it hasn't.
So I know that, see, I might as well become a nutritionist.
If you could chat me through what you're currently doing, I can then give you some advice that I know is realistic and based on the kind of foods you like, because that's going to make it easier to achieve.
What I'm currently doing, not much, can't lie.
Yeah, sure.
If it's not the training, I'm not really there. I'm on the bed watching Netflix.
Yeah, in terms of diet though, what are you currently doing day to day? So maybe
So
take me through a day.
Obviously, I don't live at home anymore, so I don't have my mum there to cook me salmon and that.
Sure.
So it's literally just, I'll go out around 2-3 p.m. after my gym session. I'll just get a Nando's and then I don't eat for the rest of the day.
And is that the first time you're eating it?
Yeah, I don't have breakfast. It's I know it's bad, I know, but I just don't know what to do. And I can't cook at all.
Yeah.
So it's a struggle.
Yeah.
But that's why you're here to help me, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's start there then. Breakfast.
So breakfast is important now.
Yeah, absolutely. But actually, what that breakfast looks like is going to depend what you're doing that day. So if you've got a heavy training session that day, that's where you're going to include carbohydrates with that breakfast. So that could be in the form of a low sugar cereal, oats like porridge, brown bread rather than white bread.
Like brown bread.
And then you always consistently want to have a protein source in there.
Our protein is serious.
So that could be eggs in the form of an omelette. It could be something like Greek yogurt as well. There could be some milk with that as well. And you want to aim for 20 to 30 grams with each of those portions of protein throughout the day.
I'm trying to do more of the keto stuff.
Okay,
I know about the phrases. It just means less carbs. I don't know if you know. You probably
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know. Yeah.
Yeah. So what that means to go into ketosis is actually 0 carb, but that'd be really unhelpful.
0 carb?
Yeah, that'd be really unhelpful.
Yeah, I thought that was less.
Yeah.
Is it, keto means 0?
Yeah, it means 0, but
So let's forget about the keto.
The Liverpool manager. We heard a few moments.
Yeah. Let's go back on the carbs.
Yeah, that'd be wise.
a small amount.
Yeah, just a smaller amount. So if you imagine your plate, if you're not doing a lot that day, so you're not training, that's maybe a quarter of your plate would be carbohydrates with your breakfast.
Quarter?
Yeah, something like that.
Like half. Yeah, it's cool.
Maybe a quarter to half would be protein, so maybe 3 eggs, something like that.
Gone.
Good portion of
3
Greek
eggs,
yogurt.
quad.
And the rest you fill out with fruit and veg. So with breakfast, that's probably going to be fruits. Some people don't like having breakfast. It's not a huge issue if you have that later in the day.
Okay.
But it is a huge issue if the first time you're eating is 2 or 3 p.m.
But then, what if? How can it be an issue if I'm only waking up at 1?
Is that what time you're getting up?
You didn't ask me. Should have asked me that, bro. Because I wake up at 1 and then I eat at 2.
You're still breaking
See
your
the
fast.
8, 9 a.m. stuff. Yeah, I haven't done that since high school.
Sure. So let's be realistic then. So if you're getting up at 1.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's only on days that I'm not working.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. On days you're working, either way, it's breakfast because you're breaking your fast you've had overnight.
Oh, that's why it's called breakfast. Yeah. Because you're breaking your fast.
Yeah, exactly.
You're teaching me stuff today. I like this guy.
And would you then go straight from there to training?
Yeah. If it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah. Cool. Immediately after that workout, what are the things you think you should be focusing on? Recovery, yeah. And how do you know how you do that through nutrition?
Whey protein.
That's one thing. So that's a supplement you can do it with.
Yeah. I'm learning. I'm excited because I didn't know about this stuff before.
No, your knowledge is good. Don't worry about it.
And rest.
Yeah. So whey protein and rest. So whey protein is obviously a supplement. You want to get as much of the key nutrients that you can in through food, and then supplements there. Well, they're called supplements because they're there to supplement your diet. So actually,
Yeah, I'm learning.
all these words.
Yeah, they're a supplement. I like supplements.
So post-exercise, it can be a really helpful habit to have a whey protein shake or something like that, just because you know you're at least hitting that 30 grams that you need straight after exercise. But actually your next meal is also really key. So if that's a really intense session, again, what you can do is replenish energy stores as well. And the other thing is protein intake in order to recover the muscle. So they're the 2 main things you're focusing on. Whether that's in the form of a shake and then you have a carbohydrate snack and then you have a meal a few hours later, or whether you go straight into meal, they're the 2 key things you need to focus on. I suppose another thing that might be helpful to chat through is how much fruit and vegetables do you eat a day?
No, I do yam pineapples. I like pineapples.
Yeah, that's good.
And sometimes a grape.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's pretty much it.
So mainly fruit rather than vegetables.
Yeah, the veg stuff. I like salad, like just a little lettuce.
Yeah.
Give me some dressing.
Yeah, nice.
Make it wet and nice. But that's pretty much it.
The key thing here is actually not just the quantity of intake. So we have those guidelines of 5 a day, which is
I hate that, bro.
quite a good target, but one of the key things is actually variety. So if you look at different colours of fruit and veg, that's a general indication.
Apparently green's the best.
Yeah, exactly. So for example, vegetables that are dark green are generally high in iron. So that gives you
I like broccoli.
Yeah, so that gives you a good general indication. So actually getting a variety of different types of fruit and veg in is really important.
So your nutrition must be on point then. You must be eating correct.
It's probably better than most people, but it's not perfect. But,
Yeah.
but I'm nutrition. I'm not a professional athlete,
No.
but that's what we're working towards with you.
That's cool. No, I'm not a professional. Soon.
Soon, yeah. It's a matter of time, isn't it?
What am I expected to see in terms of results? Not necessarily on weight loss and stuff, but more like on the training aspect.
Yeah, I think you can expect to see a big increase in performance, particularly if you make vast changes to the way you're eating at the moment. Things like sleep as well and rest. And how do you kind of sleep at the moment? Is that something?
Yeah, it's not the greatest. Probably like get to sleep at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, okay. And are you trying to sleep like before that?
Yeah, but my house is quite busy.
That's true. Yellow card.
So everyone's just always in my room and stuff. But what would you say like is a healthy amount of sleep and what times I should be sleeping?
A healthy amount is more than 8 hours.
Oh.
Yeah, it does, as far as I know, it varies from person to person, but particularly with the amount of training you're doing, you should be aiming for more than 8 hours of sleep. And actually, nutrition will impact that. There's also some research around sleep and supplementing magnesium as well. There's another supplement called tryptophan, which potentially influences sleep as well. And another thing would be intaking tart cherry. So there's polyphenols within tart cherry, which are, sorry, I was too so within
Tart cherry polyphenols.
So within
What
cherry,
the f is that?
within cherry, there are cherries are antioxidants.
So what, does Coke cherry have polyphenols? Or not?
It doesn't, I'm afraid, no. You start to find out.
It's a shame. So match day, I play football every Sunday.
Yes.
I play at 6 p.m. So I'm driving. As I'm driving, I'm eating.
Yeah.
But I obviously stop on the side to be safe. Yeah. So I have a sandwich,
Yeah.
like a tuna sandwich,
Yeah.
water and some pineapples. And that's like at 5:20 and then I'll play at 6. Is that right or not?
Tell you what, that's not a terrible choice pre-match. So
I'll take that.
But the thing I'd suggest with that meal is just having it earlier. So if you're playing at 6 p.m, look to have that meal at maybe 3 p.m. or something like that, if that's possible, and then top up an hour before with a snack, maybe with a bit of pineapple or something like that with some fast release carbohydrates. And another thing that's going to be really important is hydration as well. So generally you should be taking in probably 2 to 3 litres a day of water. How much? How much do you think you drink at the moment?
Well, I can't lie. Shout out to Philly for that
Well,
one.
how many of those do you think you drink in a day? If that was,
Honesty?
yeah, honestly, yeah.
2.
2. Imagine that's all liquid as well, so including things like milk, like cups of tea if you have any of those. 2, do you think?
No, honestly, I have about 2 waters a day, like max.
Yeah, well,
I feel like I'm doing a good job when I'm drinking 2, because I used to not, I'll be honest, before, I was not drinking water at all.
You like Sprite a lot as well?
Sprite, yeah.
Sprite Zero.
Sprite Zero, yeah,
so
sure.
Sprite though, innit?
No, it's not. Sprite Zero is actually no calories.
What do you reckon?
So
What do you
don't
reckon, since you've got a qualification in this? You don't.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, brother?
So, Sprite and Sprite Zero, neither of them are healthy.
Done.
No, it's not, okay.
Done.
But carry on, but.
Neither of them are healthy.
But wait,
So Sprite obviously has the sugar in it.
Yep, yes, it does.
Sprite Zero doesn't. It also has 0 calories. So if you're having a Sprite Zero and you're having, maybe 3 a week, and that's a substitute for something else sweet you might have that's a lot higher in sugar and is higher in calories, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Thank you very much,
Although-
Sam.
Although it's not, as healthy as just having a glass of water or something like that.
But enjoyment, let's be honest now, mood swings.
Food is mood. Yeah, no, but that's actually a really good. It's actually highlights a good point. It's really important to be
Enjoying yourself.
to be realistic.
Yeah, because it doesn't, I wouldn't necessarily call it a diet, I'll call it a lifestyle change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally, bro, I want to get into mental health. Because I see that sometimes if I'm not having the burger and chips that I like, mood swings, get a bit upset. But obviously I can go without it, but then I can't just change from a burger to a broccoli, bro. Do you know what I mean? Let's
Yeah,
be
no,
honest
absolutely,
now.
yeah.
It needs to be, you know what I mean?
True, and that's partly why it's really unhelpful to label certain foods as cheat foods or as bad foods. It's just a case of how often you take them and making sure that you don't feel guilty when you have them. Because that's when food can really affect mental health and that kind of thing. Well, similar to what we said about the Sprite Zero, it's not necessarily a healthy food.
Yeah, no, I know that.
But if it helps you to meet that craving and it's slightly low calorie, that's a helpful thing. The same with things like protein 20 bars.
Yeah, I do like Snickers as well, you know.
So but if you can
go
have
on,
a
I'm
protein
really
20 bar instead, you've got some protein in at least,
Okay, at least,
200 calories, but far lower in sugar, it'll fill you up longer, and hopefully it helps to meet that craving as well.
Thank you very much, brother. You've
Pleasure.
helped me a lot. I can't lie to you and say I've remembered everything. So I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna exchange messages.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't leave me on blue because I'm annoying you. But let's move on to the next stage. I need to throw out all the Snickers. From my
Be in contact anytime and we'll get a plan together.
Cool. Thank you.
All the best, mate.
Take care.
Next time on Chunkz, the transformation.
No breaks for 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Do
One more. Push, Chunkz, push.
5.
That's silly.
See the little rest you're gonna get to have after? Yeah. What's right?
My heart.
Make sure you subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell for more Chunkz, the transformation.